What's up guys, here's Twitty, hope you're doing well. In today's video I'm going to be taking a look at the VW ID.4. So of course you can go and unlock this car with 20 points in the current season, which I don't remember now, I do apologize. And if you wanted to know what this car costs in real life, this thing is $41,160, so it puts it in the category between the Mach E Mustang, which is $45,000, and its other competitor, the Honda Prologue, which is $48,000. So that puts it right in the middle, which is actually quite interesting. Now this thing has 200 horsepower, the variant we have in the game, or the ID.4 21 model. And I must say, bone stock, this thing is driving quite well. I don't really like how this thing handles, just because of how heavy it is. That's just unfortunately how heavy cars handle, they do not turn for anything. But that's to be expected when it comes to electric vehicles and how they handle and how heavy they are. That's just unfortunately how the game goes. But one thing I really like about this car is this thing's interior. This thing has a pretty darn nice interior. For what it is and what it costs in real life, it's not a bad car. But the way this thing handles is still something I do not like. I can't get over the fact that this thing is a boat. Now, this thing actually, when you take weight for weight, this thing is a boatload heavier than a Mustang. It's around the same price as a Mustang, give or take depending on which variation you're talking about. But this thing is also rear wheel drive, which I didn't know, which is quite crazy. I thought this thing would be front wheel drive, given that this has the battery bank in the center. I don't really believe that making it rear wheel drive is a good idea per se, because that's, to me, that's interesting. I do not like when vehicles are this way, but for a bone stock Eevee, I'll put it between a slower car like that weird VW bus that I've seen in the game. Well, not in the game, but the VW bus the ID bus, something like that. I actually like that thing just because of its heritage in the bus world when it comes to these smaller vehicles. I actually like that, but I'm not an Eevee guy. Let me make this very clear. One Eevee I would get, if I had to get an Eevee, is probably the Audi e-tron. I actually like that thing, because it's stupid fast and you can go insanely fast with that thing without really having to push it hard. But anyway, this beautiful car is handling quite well, so let's go and mess with it. Let's make it stupid. Let's put some CS20 flair onto this thing, so I do think it's going to be quite fun. Okay, going into these last couple of corners. This thing doesn't have a high top speed, which bothers me a lot. You only can do 103, as you've seen watching this video. It's annoying. I do not know why you would have a top speed of just over that. That's probably the VW engineers sitting back, let's make people angry. And of course I'm joking. If VW's watched this video, hi, I would like to review a new vehicle. Anyway, so let's go and modify this thing. Of course this thing didn't do a good time, but that's okay. That's completely bone stock, is to be expected. Let's see, what customization do we have? So let's start down at this area. Let's see what we have here. Okay, that's the bone stock motors. It's pretty decent, but it's not what I'm looking for. It's still heavy as hell. That's fine. There's the wonderful motor swap, and that still stays in diesel, so holy crap, that's pretty interesting. I'm keen to see what this thing will do on the track if the weight really shifts it that much, but still 5,000 pounds. Holy hell, that's a lot of weight. So there we have it, 1,000 plus horsepower. Or should I say electrified horsepower? It's actually torque, but it's fine, whatever. Torque is a measurement. Let's take horsepower as a measurement of, I believe it is horsepower divided by, torque divided by RPM. I think it's like that. I'm not sure, I'm not the genius, I'm just a simple dude on the internet. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying it so far, and if you do like this type of content, do let me know. I would really like to see your guys' comments on this, and also get your thoughts on the VWs and also EVs in general. What's your favorite one? I don't know. Anyways, well, also if you like to see more of this type of content, do smash that like button. Also consider to subscribe, because I'm not going anywhere and this is quite fun to me to do. So yeah, thank you so much for that. Now we get our usual YouTuber stuff out of the way. I think every freaking person that makes content does this, but you know what? It's okay. And if you'd like to support the channel, head on over to Patreon. I'm starting to post more over there. I think like 3-4 videos on there. But anyways, getting back to this video. This thing has quite wide tires too. I like the rim combination I'm doing. That's pretty good so far, and also I am going to go and paint this vehicle, but that's not going to be seen for a little bit. So the aero bits on this car is not really, how would I put this, good. I don't know if I would say that, but anyway. So yeah, there she is, beautifully modified, awesome. Cost me a boatload of money though, but it's worth it. Anyways, let's go over and head to the races, because I'm quite keen to see this car perform, because I've heard that this thing can be very fast, and also to make the sense make sense, there's a lot of power involved here. And this thing goes like all hell, so that's at least somewhat good. But anyway, acceleration is there, I must say that. The acceleration just hits you in the chest. This thing just runs like a madman. But hey, it's all good. I like this type of car. This thing this fast, that's good. That's really freaking good. I like this. Okay. Cornering ability, as you might see, is not good. And I also have to adapt the brakes to this car, because I don't usually, my usual braking style, if we put it this way, would not work with this car, because I will crash the whole time, as you see in front of you. This thing is not handle safe. If you're new to driving these types of vehicles in this game, you would know EVs are heavy. They do not, I can't stress that enough, to be real. But yeah, so far so good. I really can say that, so far so good. Acceleration is there. Like if I spend some time tuning this thing, make it a proper race car, like with all the aero bits on it, doing all that, this thing would be a serious competitor. But it would not catch the cars that, if you work the price out, would not catch this thing. If you really think about it. I believe this car is quite good for what it is. But anyway. Going into these corners, this thing brakes very well. It accelerates very well. At least now that I'm used to it, let me rather put it that way. Go on, go into this corner and turn. So trail braking helps somewhat with this car. I've figured that out now. Trail braking helps a little. Not 100%, but just a little bit. Come on, and over this crest and into this corner and go flat out. See what I'm saying? This thing accelerates very well. It's quite crazy. Up the hill, over that. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. But anyways guys, I would like to say thank you for watching, and do let me know what your favorite EV and any vehicle you'd like to see. But that's all from me now. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.